So, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the spare room in my dad's work office with zero clients, making zero money, and feeling completely stuck with my agency. Fast forward 2 years, I am now living and have moved to Dubai with This Is My View, with JBR and the marinas right behind me. And I've completely changed my life. And I just wanted to do a little video on that because, yeah, a memory came up on my phone earlier and I thought, what an amazing video topic to speak about, really. So, quick intro if anybody doesn't know me. My name is Alexi. I've run my own agency, been doing it about, hitting the 3 year mark now. And I've just been using this channel to track my journey day by day. But, oh, the Osmo's going a bit weird. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I still have what the fuck is going on with this? I still have Snapchat on my phone because I use it to text my little cousins and things like that because that's what they use. But I was on there earlier texting one of my cousins and I went on Snapchat memories and two things came up. So it was 3 years ago today. It was me in my 9 to 5 office with my skinhead looking unhappier than ever before, right? Looking absolutely miserable. And then I went to the next one. It was 2 years ago, and like I say, it was me sitting in my dad's office with my head in my hands, like going mad at the. I had a call with one of the people from my work, and they were on to me, and I was at that point. I just decided to start going into the coaching niche to help coaches. But yeah, it's genuinely crazy, like how fast things change, and like. Now I'm not even batting an eyelid that I'm sat here in Dubai just working. Like it's 11 p.m. here in Dubai. I am still grafting. I'm still sat here with my computer working. I'm making some ads because I'm about to launch my new advertising campaign. So I'm really excited to do that. I'm about to dump 5k a month into these ads, which is going to be amazing. That should return me about, based on all of my data that I've got from my ads, that should return me about 27.5 to 30k. And then I'm just going to keep ramping it until I need to start hiring. But yeah, I'm at a really, really exciting point in my journey. And I feel like I'm at a point now where everything's in order to really start growing this. But it's just, I guess the main reason I'm making this video is just to show how quickly things can change. Like I remember being in my job and not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel and just feeling so much self-doubt, feeling so confused, feeling so lost, feeling so unsure of what the fuck do I do next here? What do I do as the next step on my journey? And it's just insane to think what can happen in the space of 2 years. Like when you're in the moment and you're building whatever you're building, it always feels so much longer and so much more difficult than it actually is. But once you're out of it and you're out of that tough spot that you were in, you're like, shit, okay, this is actually wasn't that long, and it was such a small period of the lives that we live. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to film this video just for anyone, just to be get your head down, keep fucking working, commit to yourself, believe in yourself, and you can make it happen. Like I say, there's nothing. The only difference between me and the people who haven't done it or got to where they want to is that I didn't quit and I just worked my fucking ass off like there's no tomorrow. Even now, right? Like I say, let me just show you this just for proof. I'm in Dubai, so we're in Dubai time zone. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sat here editing and making ads. Right at 11 o'clock, and I've made a lot of money from my agency so far. I could just chill now. I could just lay my feet back. I'm in Dubai. I could just go do something fun. But I know where I want to get to, and I know Dubai is just my stepping stone to get to that next point. So yeah, just lock the fuck in. There's no other way about it. People think there's some magic pill or some magic sauce or there's something special that they should be doing. All you need to do is get your fucking head down and work. That's as simple as that. And that's why I know I'll keep growing and growing and growing. It's because no one will put more effort in than me. Obviously now the way I do things has changed. At the start, it's a hustle. You've got to work hard. Now for me, things are changing. I've got more capital to play with. It's about working smart, investing, buying back my time, shit like that. So I'm at a different point now, but if you're at a starting point watching this, then there's nothing else to do apart from just get your head down and work. And like even now, like I could chill. Do you know what I mean? Like I could stay here and I could even go and get a nice apartment in the marina and I wouldn't have to work and I could live for a whole year if I really wanted to. Probably even more. With like and I'm not talking like, when I say live, I don't mean like scavenge and like save and be like live in a shitty way. Like I could still go on holidays. I could still, like I say, get a nice 2-bed apartment if I wanted to, eat out at nice places. Do you know what I mean? But I've still got so much hunger and fire in me. Like I feel like I've barely started and barely touched the surface on what I can do. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because it came up and I was like, wow, crazy what happens in 2 years. And I just remember that point so vividly, sitting in my dad's offices at his work, because I hated going into my 9 to 5 because it used to genuinely make me unhappy. And at home, because there was nothing really around to inspire me or motivate me, I found it hard. And at this point 2 years ago, I was in a really big slump with everything that I was doing. And the place where my dad's work's really nice, and it's quite an inspiring environment in central London. So I asked him if he had a space for me, and thankfully he did. So he let me come and sit in there and work. But yeah, I just remember that point so like clearly and so like, yeah, like I say, so vividly in my mind of like, I fucking hated that with all my heart. And I think that was probably the most stuck I've ever felt on all the journey. Because at that point, like I say, when would that have been? That would have been 2023. So I lost all of my clients in the real estate niche. Yeah, I'd lost all my clients in the real estate niche. By then, I'm trying to think where I would have been at. Yeah, I just lost all my clients. I went back to zero. The 9 to 5 was getting on top of me. I just bought the Jordan Belfort sales course for like $1,000 to try and motivate me and pick me up a little bit. And yeah, at that point I was researching what I could do in the coaching niche, and this was just before I went all in on coaches. I was looking into builders. So I was cold calling them, I was building up my list, and I was emailing them and all of that shit that goes with it. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, the difference is just crazy, and like, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how to explain this point that I'm at now, because like, yeah, it's just such a big transformation, and like this is everything that I dreamed of for so long, and now I'm here, and it's like shit. You've got to this first step that you wanted to get to, and it's like now I don't know. It's even more inspiring because it's like now the sky's the limit. Because for me, this was the hardest first jump in my eyes. Like the hardest first jump is going from absolutely zero to making decent money. Like that's the hardest bit, because you've got no skill set, you've got no money to invest in to help you speed run it, and you can't really cut the corners. Whereas now I've got money to play with, so I can put 5k into ads, for example, and get back 27-30k out of it. And then once I make that 27-30, I can double that ad spend and then make 50-60 out of them. Do you know what I mean? So it just keeps growing. But yeah, it's weird. But I am very, very proud of myself, to be fair. Yeah, because I never expected this. This isn't something that people do where I come from and where I grew up. So it's an inspiring thing for me to realise like, shit, anything really is possible. And now just being here in Dubai just wants me to take that even to the next level. Like where I was from, like what I was doing was amazing, and now that I've come here, I'm nobody again. And I love that, because I felt like where I was at home, I built myself up to a point where I started to realise people were treating me differently, and people didn't know how to act around me because they perceived me as doing well and they perceived me as making money. No one really knows the true numbers or really what I'm doing. Even on here, like I give some insight and some glints to motivate you, but no one ever really knows the true numbers and true breakdown, because nobody needs to know that much detail. But yeah, like I say, at home, like I could see that difference and the attitude towards me and how people used to speak about me and the things I used to hear about myself through other people. I realised, okay, shit, now people are seeing me differently. Not, I don't know, some in a bad way, obviously from jealousy, but a lot of them from like, okay, he's doing well. But I don't want to be seen as that because there's so much more and I know I'm just touching the surface. So the thing I love it about here is I come here and like I say, I'm fucking no one. Like the money I'm making is peanuts. Like don't get me wrong, I'm still doing it better than a lot of people here. But I'm also such a small fish and I love that. And like, it's just, there's so much room and scope to grow and take it to the next level. And yeah, like I say, where I was, well, not where, yeah, where I am from, I didn't feel like I had that, which is why I've come out here. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm inspired. I'm motivated. I'm ready to level up and take it to the next level. But yeah, there we go. There's a little update for today.